How is the popular stories form the thinking of our children? Today we check this problem with the stories from East and stories from the West. Today I use these two crystal balls as a tool to help you understand the essence of Taoism philosophy. There are two basic energy types, Yin and Yang. Yang is white and bright. Most of the people can notice that. And Yin is dark and invisible. Most of the people cannot find it. In our modern life, what does the children from East learn? And what does the children from West learn? Let's take the story of Superman as example. It is famous the Superman is the superhero and always help people. In the end, the Superman will hit the evil power or an evil character and completely killing him, and the evil power is vanished. To show this story with Yin and Yang, we can say Yin, the evil power, Yang, the Superman, is completely on two sides. They are not working together and they will completely fighting. In the end of Western story, the Yang will completely killing the Yin. So the Yin is away and there is only Yang. This is the process of a Western story. So what will the children in the West learn? Good is good and bad is bad. You're trying to be the good, you're trying to be the successful one, but the loser lost all and the winner takes it all. A typical East story is called Journey to the West. Almost every children will read this story since they were young and they mostly like it very much. It's a pity that the high literature from Chinese has not access to the people all over the world. So the story is there is a Monkey King. Monkey King is the hero of the story, so he is the Yang power. He is fighting with the biggest god in the heaven. In Chinese culture, there are many different gods in the heaven, but they don't like a Monkey King become so powerful. So the army from the heaven is fighting with the Monkey King one by one, and the heaven power is the inside. Every children would not like them. This is a beautiful story and very long. In the end of the story, the Monkey King become a Buddha and become one of the important member of the heaven. In this story, if you try to understand in the Western way, good is good, bad is bad, and they are always against each other, you will feel every time confusing. How could this be? That Monkey King didn't destroy all the heaven gods and even in the end become a member in a glory way. Another very famous story from the East is Sailor Moon from Japan. This is also a very good example, shows that from 2000 years ago, the thinking of Taoism, how does this thinking influence modern Japan as an East country? In the end of every season, Sailor soldiers will always fighting with the evil ones. Of course, in the end, the Sailor soldiers always win, and the evil ones are not getting destroyed or vanished completely. They are getting touched by the glory of Sailor soldiers, and then they change themselves to the glory power, and they join the team of Sailor soldiers. So we can find this kind of thinking in the story of Japan. Here I show you the thinking from the East and the thinking from Taoism. The good and bad always touching each other. They always affect each other, and they cannot leave each other. In the second chapter of Dao De Jing, Lao Tzu wrote, "The sage manages affair without action, spreads teaching without words." Lao Tzu wrote 8 pairs of definitions. Each pair is against each other, like beauty, ugly, good, evil, being, non-being, and so on. And his idea is each pair completes each other when they are together working. The constant and eternal exists. So when you put yin and yang apart, completely in two sides, the eternal will not happen. Ancient Chinese philosophers always teach people to catch long-time interest. They think an efficient way is an eternal way, constant way, unvarying way, and absolute way. What will the children from the East learn from this story? In the end of the story, they will no longer think that Monkey King is the good and the heaven power is the bad. They see a situation like this, that every character has their own reasonable point to act like what they did. There is a noun in Chinese called wu nai, but I cannot find this word in English. It does not exist in English language. Wu nai means when you're facing some reality difficulties, you know you have no power to do things completely like Yang. And you have no choice just to try your best to do it as good as possible. Even in the end, you got mostly Yang and few Yin inside. So in the story of Monkey King, every character has their own Wu Nai, and the children will get the idea that they will not think everything simple like black and white. And there is no character who really completely evil or glory. The Monkey King has his own temper, and the leader of the heaven has also a big responsibility to keep the heaven working. In chapter 2, Lao Tzu teaches us, when you know about ugly, then you know better how beauty is. And ugly is helpful for you to create something beautiful. To separate yin and yang, the story would be too easy. And it's a kind of simplified analysis of our real life. Real life works like this. When I can move these two balls really fast, you will get the symbol of Tao. This idea is so helpful when we need to deconstruction of the dilemma of modern life success. If you get young, you get richer and more powerful. The thing you need to do is not go into the way forever. You need to look back and what did you find on the inside on your way. No matter which way you are choosing, when you move to one side, Lao Tzu will notice you. In the same time, you should observing the opposite direction. So you are closer to Tao and to eternal. A successful politician 200 years ago in China called Zheng Guofan wrote his life when you are on the stage. Think about the end. When you are prosperous, think about the decline. To summarize chapter 2, our homework is think about one story you heard or you watched when you was a kid. Who is the main character of Yang and who is the main character of Yin? In the end of the story, does the two characters work together or one smashed the other completely? Feel free to write in the comment and I will talk with you. Greetings from Vienna. See you in the next video.